Have you ever noticed that something as simple as standing up from a chair suddenly feels like a small challenge? I remember one of my older patients, his name was Richard. He once told me, "Doc, I don't understand. Lately, every time I get up from a chair, I have to push myself up with my hands. I have to lean forward. It never used to be like this." And right now, I want you to pause and think about yourself. This morning, when you got out of bed, did your legs feel a little weak? When you stood up after sitting for a while, did you feel a little shaky? Maybe even needed to push yourself up. This isn't just getting older. This is your muscles sending you a signal, a quiet warning that they're starting to weaken. Science shows us that after 60, we lose about 3 to 8% of our muscle every decade. And if you don't pay attention, it can happen even faster. But I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to help you listen to your body in the most honest way possible. Because weakness doesn't begin with big moments. It starts with the simplest action of your day, standing up. And the good news is, you can change this, starting today. Now, I want you to think about the last time you went for a walk. Was it a route you used to walk easily, but now it suddenly feels longer? I remember a patient named Linda. She used to love walking around her neighborhood every morning. She would tell me, "That's my happiest time of the day." But one morning she came into my office and sighed, "Doc, I don't understand. Just walking a few minutes, my legs feel so heavy. I have to stop to catch my breath." And I knew it wasn't just age, it was her muscles slowly getting weaker. Have you ever felt that way walking down a familiar path, but feeling like your legs just aren't as strong or steady as they used to be? Science explains this very clearly. When your leg muscles weaken, your ability to move freely goes down. Your heart and lungs have to work harder, which means you get tired faster, even with short walks. But here's the great news: I've seen so many people take back their strength. They feel better, walk farther, just by noticing these signs and making simple changes. The first step is recognizing the problem, listening to your body, and deciding, "I won't let my muscles fade away without a fight." Let me share something interesting. Many people don't even realize they're getting weaker until they can't open a jar. I had a patient named George, over 60. One day he told me, "Doc, I know I'm getting older, but I didn't think I'd struggle just opening a jar of jam." He laughed, but I could see the concern in his eyes. Have you felt that too? Trying to open a bottle or carrying groceries, and your hands feel weaker, your grip gives out faster. I want you to understand something. Grip strength is not just about your hands. It's actually a reflection of your overall muscle health. In fact, research shows that grip strength is like a mirror. It tells you what's happening in your whole body. When your hands get weaker, it's a clear sign. Your total muscle mass is shrinking. But here's what I always tell my patients: no matter how old you are, no matter how weak you feel today, your muscles are still there, waiting for you to take care of them, ready to rebuild if you give them a chance. You know, one thing I've always believed: no matter how old you are, no matter how weak your hands might feel today, you can absolutely get your strength back. Because your body, your muscles, they are still there, waiting for you to care, waiting for you to start the journey back to strength. Let me ask you, when was the last time you lost some weight? And have you ever had this strange feeling? You see the number on the scale drop, but you don't feel any stronger. I had a patient, Eleanor. She followed a strict diet for months and proudly told me, "Doctor, I lost over 20 pounds. But then she hesitated. But my legs feel weaker, my arms softer, my belly still loose." Have you ever felt the same? Your clothes get looser, but your body doesn't feel firm. This is so common after 60. When we lose weight quickly, the body doesn't just burn fat. It quietly eats away at our precious muscle too. The dangerous part: you might look thinner, but it's your muscle that's disappearing. And I want you to remember this: losing weight doesn't mean getting healthier, especially as we age. What we truly need to protect is our muscle strength, the firmness from within. Believe me, when you focus on building muscle, you'll see your body transform, not just leaner, but stronger, more flexible. And trust me, that transformation is worth it at any age. Now, I want you to picture this. One day you stand in front of the mirror, and suddenly you notice your posture has changed. Your shoulders lean forward, your back curves a little, your steps feel shorter. This doesn't happen overnight. It happens slowly, day by day, month after month. I remember Mr. Joseph in his 70s once told me, "Doc, I used to walk tall, fast, but somewhere along the way, I started to stoop forward. I walk slower now. I don't even know when it began. And I told him, just like I'm telling you, this is your body speaking to you. When your back core and hip muscles weaken, they can't hold your posture upright anymore. It's not just about looking bent over. It's about losing confidence, losing mobility. Science shows losing muscle in your core increases back pain, makes you more likely to fall, and throws off your balance. But the amazing truth about the human body is it can recover if you take care of it the right way. Your posture can straighten again. Your steps can feel stronger again. You just need to pay attention and start taking action from today. Imagine this, you sit down for a while, then when you stand up, your legs feel heavy. Your body feels stiff like it's locked up. Have you ever felt that? I had a patient, Sylvia. She used to be so active. Then one day she told me, "Doctor, I don't know when it started, but now if I sit too long watching TV, when I get up, I have to shake out my legs and arms. It takes a whole minute just to feel normal again." And I knew it wasn't laziness. It wasn't just old age. It was a classic case of muscle loss in the thighs, glutes, and lower back. When these muscles weaken, just sitting too long slows down your blood flow. Your muscles get sluggish. They stop responding quickly. Research calls this disuse muscle loss. The more you sit, the faster your muscles shrink, making it harder and harder to stand up. But I always remind my patients this is not the end. Many people I've worked with turn this around with just a few simple home exercises. And I want you to believe this too. You can do it right from your own home. Now let me ask you, have you ever carried a grocery bag and after just a few steps, your arms feel completely worn out? I remember Harold, 65 years old, very active in his younger days. One day after shopping, he told me, "Doc, now even carrying a few bottles of water feels heavy. My arms get tired so fast." I looked at him and I knew it wasn't just tired arms, it was a clear sign. His overall muscle strength was slipping away, especially in the shoulders, arms, and upper back. I want you to think about this. Your ability to lift and carry things isn't just about simple strength. It's directly tied to your independence. Because the day you can no longer carry the simplest things on your own is the day you slowly start depending on others. And no one likes that feeling, right? But here's the good news: studies clearly show arm and shoulder muscles can recover really well, even after 60, as long as you stay active the right way. I always tell my patients, every time you lift something, you're making a personal investment in your strength and your freedom. You don't need a gym. You don't need fancy machines. All you need is to just start. Let me ask you something simple. Have you ever looked in the mirror, touched your arms or legs, and felt your skin softer, flabbier than before? I remember Mrs. Martha, 67 years old. She came to my clinic, sadness in her eyes. She said, "Doc, I've been dieting. I've been eating clean, but my arms and legs still feel loose and jiggly. I don't feel firm anymore." And that's exactly what I want you to understand. It's not just about your skin. The root cause lies beneath in your muscle. When muscle shrinks, there's no strong foundation holding up the skin. That's why it feels saggy, loose, and soft. A lot of people wrongly blame aging skin, but science tells us it's really muscle loss that changes how we look after 60. The good news: when you rebuild your muscle, you don't just feel stronger. Your skin tightens up, your posture improves, you look healthier. You will see yourself looking younger, not because of creams or cosmetics, but because of true strength from within. Now I want you to pause for a moment and think about your recent days. Do you feel tired all day long, even if you didn't do anything heavy? I remember Edward, 68 years old, told me, "Doctor, I sleep fine, I eat fine, but my body just feels drained. I have no energy." And I want you to know, that's not just getting older. When we lose muscle, our metabolism slows down, our bodies burn less energy, blood circulation slows, and we end up feeling weak, exhausted, even after doing nothing. This is one of the most important early signs people overlook. Feeling tired all day is not because you're old, it's because your body is running on low muscle power. But trust me, I've seen so many people change that in just a few weeks. When they eat right, move more, rebuild their muscles, the tiredness fades, their energy returns, and you can feel it too. Just give your body a chance to recover. If you ask me, what's the simplest way to protect your muscles after 60? I'll tell you without hesitation, eat enough protein every single day. Working with hundreds of older adults, I see it all the time. Most people don't eat nearly enough protein, and they don't even realize it. One older lady once told me, "Doctor, I eat very little now. I'm older, I don't need much." But what people don't realize is that the older we get, the more our bodies need protein to hold on to muscle, to keep our strength. Your muscles are like a house, and protein is the bricks. Without enough brick, your body can't rebuild. It can't repair what's lost every day. And no, I'm not saying you need fancy powders or expensive shakes. You just need simple real food: eggs, fish, lean meats, beans, yogurt, foods that your body knows how to use. If you're over 60, you should aim for 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight every day. It's not about eating more, it's about eating smarter, eating better. Every meal you eat today is a direct investment in how strong you'll feel tomorrow. And I always remind my patients, if there are two nutrients you absolutely must pay attention to after 60, it's vitamin D and vitamin B12. Have you ever wondered why you eat well, sleep well, but still feel tired? Your muscles feel weaker no matter what you do. I've seen this so many times. I had a patient named Bill, 63 years old. He told me, "Doc, I walk every day, I eat clean, but my muscles keep shrinking. What's happening?" After checking carefully, I found out Bill was severely deficient in vitamin D, and his B12 levels were very low too. And this is very common in people over 60 because your body absorbs these two vitamins less effectively as you get older. Vitamin D keeps your muscles running smoothly, helps your bones absorb calcium, keeps you strong and balanced. B12, it's like fuel for your body. It gives you daily energy, keeps your nerves firing properly so your muscles respond the way they should. The best part is, it's super easy to fix. Just get a little morning sunlight, eat fatty fish like salmon, eggs, vitamin D fortified milk, or take supplements if your doctor recommends it. Sometimes, just a simple change in vitamins can give you back so much energy and muscle strength. Let me ask you, when was the last time you did some basic exercises, just at home? I always tell my patients, you don't need a fancy gym. You don't need expensive equipment. You just need 3 simple movements, done regularly, and you can absolutely keep your muscles strong after 60. I remember Joe, 70 years old, used to believe he was too old to exercise, but just a few weeks of doing simple squats, glute bridges, and planks, and he came back to me saying, "Doc, I get up so much easier now. I don't feel exhausted climbing stairs anymore. My whole body feels more solid." Squats, they strengthen your legs, make standing up easier. Glute bridges, they power up your hips and lower back, ease back pain. And planks, such a simple but powerful exercise. They tighten your core, improve balance, and reduce your risk of falling. You can absolutely do these too, just 10 to 15 minutes, 3 or 4 days a week. No one is ever too old to get stronger. You just need to start with small steps. I truly believe small changes that start today can create incredible results for your future. I've witnessed so many patients, people who once thought it was too late, completely transform their bodies. After just a few weeks of proper care, they started feeling the difference: more strength, more energy, more freedom. Imagine this with me. You wake up one morning, you stand up easily, no pushing off with your hands, you walk with confidence, you feel your energy coming back. That can absolutely happen for you even after 60. And you don't have to do it alone. I'll be right here with you, helping you understand your body, choose the right foods, guide you through simple exercises, so you don't just live longer, you live stronger, you live freer, more confident every single day. So let me ask you, are you ready to start? I believe you can absolutely do this, because the power to change is right there in your own hands. And please, remember this simple truth. Your body is always listening to you. Whether you're 50, 60, or 70, your body can regain strength. Your energy can come back. You just need to start with small steps today. Don't let silent muscle loss steal your freedom, your confidence. Eat well, move your body, get enough rest, take in the right nutrients, and you'll feel yourself getting stronger every single day. If you recognize any of these signs in yourself, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I read every single one. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button for Senior Muscle Fix. Turn on notifications so you never miss simple, practical tips to keep your legs strong, rebuild muscle naturally, and live a healthier, happier life after 60. I'll see you in the next video, where I'll be right here with you, continuing this journey to better health, strength, and confidence after 60.